I'm John Oehser with Jaguars.com here at the NFL owners meeting with a familiar face, obviously, Jaguars owner Shad Khan, and I'm excited about talking to you because we haven't talked to you a whole lot since Doug Peterson and Trent Baalke took over as one in February. Tell me what you've seen. Tell me about the culture change that you've seen around this organization.
Yeah, I think what I've seen, John, obviously is I've been here now for 10 years. And what I see is really the teamwork at every level. The connectivity, the human connection, but also how are we going to win football games? Who the opponents are, how we match up, and that is basically shaping up how our player development is going to be and how our player acquisition is going to be.
There's always so much talk when you're asked questions by the media about who reports to who, and things always, I want to know about this, and this, but you and Trent have both talked about it's really not so much that as having a working relationship between the three, correct?
I think it's between the three, and then when you look at it, really, we have never had the working level where you want the player personnel, staff, really who's doing a lot of the heavy lifting, working with the coaching staff. It is literally a lot of open discussion on where our weaknesses are, where our opponents' weaknesses might be, and where the strengths are, and how do we develop it and turn it into really a winning program.
Tell me about your first impression of Doug when you met him, and just what really struck you, because it's easy once you talk to him to realize why you like a guy like this.
Well, you've got to remember, I think here we are at the owners meeting. I've been to a few of these now.
Sure.
Okay. And one of the really side benefits is you meet a lot of people.
Right.
Okay, and you meet people from the other 31 clubs. So I had met Doug before, as basically socially.
Right.
Chatted with him. I knew about him, from his staff and his owners. So when Doug was available, and I mean this is a little known fact, we kept in touch with him, and he was the first one we interviewed.
Right.
We're looking at him as a possible Jaguars head coach. How would he help us? How would he connect with the city? Really his command of the total game.
Right.
He's played in the league. What that player experience was, how does that translate into a leadership position he has? So I think understanding the complete picture and then an analysis of where our team was, where our division is, and what do we need to win.
Now, I don't need to tell you this, but you wrote a lot of checks last month for free agency.
Yep, and I'm very happy to do that. I'm delighted to do that, and if it's going to help us win.
Right.
And my really part in that was, we want Jaguars, we want the city of Jacksonville to have a winner. And I just want to, be persuaded these are the players who are going to help us. How do they fit in? And then, we're going to pay them whatever is competitive.
Right.
But there are some players here who want to be in Jacksonville. And, some of the other teams really chase these players, and they chose Jacksonville Jaguars over a number of other teams for coaching being part of it, but also part of the players we already had.
Same time here, right?
The same time here. And I believe we had a very good young team. We still do. And what we're doing with writing these checks, as you said it, was really supplementing them and making them better.
Very exciting thing. I don't know if fans have seen it as much as we have being around the stadium, but the Sports Performance Center, earth is being moved.
Yep.
You know all about the plans. How important is that going to be, and how excited are you about it?
Well, I think, we're ready for it. I think it's something we really need, because benchmarking, comparing ourselves, what the players need, and this was really driven by the players as much as anything else. And we committed to it over a year ago. That okay, we were going to do it, and and really have a benchmark state-of-the-art facility that was going to help develop, be our players be the best they can be.
And maybe the coolest thing, because it's been a long time coming, Hall of Famer Tony Vaselli.
Yeah.
How does that sound to you when I say that?
I mean, it sounds surreal. Obviously, I'm delighted it's happening. First one for us, and I mean, something even cooler was it happens in LA.
Right.
And I think Tony rightfully deserved. I think being part of it was incredible, and being at the Super Bowl, getting him recognized. So, I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously looking forward to playing the Hall of Fame game.
How did you hear about Tony? Did somebody call you, or what was the? It had to be a cool moment as an owner.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he was frankly close last couple of years.
Yeah.
I was, I'm glad it's done. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Before I heard from him, I just had a great feeling. Okay.
Me too. Yeah. Very cool too that it's a guy who's around, and
the city
knows too. So, in closing, you seem fired up about what's going on now, and I know you always are. You're a positive person, but there does seem something different about the way you feel about this going forward.
Yeah, it's like something you kind of feel in your bones, and it's like a feeling certainly I haven't had.
Right.
Okay. I think the collective thinking and the whole, the big picture.
Right.
And then the vibe, the level of confidence, the level of experience with the coaches. Really, I've worked in environments, primarily factories, offices where there were no walls, and you're all sitting together. We've had the structure, obviously, in the Performance Center. We're going to have, basically visual control. You can see who is. But I did that right after we got to Jacksonville, where we could, to eliminate that. We wanted to see, but visual control. And I love that now with coaches, that you walk in the hallway, people are standing, talking, drawing plays, and the collaboration, so early in the season. It's really great to see.
Hard to do that, frankly, with the structure as it is, but with the new building, you can do it at your
It's designed
at your
for
discretion.
that.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah,
Shad Khan, I always enjoy it.
Thank
you
you
very much.
Yes, sir.
That's Jaguars owner Shad Khan from the NFL Owners Meeting.